It's been a tough couple of days in the Hill Country with the nonstop flooding, flipping communities upside down. And right now, Kerr County is facing another flood threat, which is prompting the evacuation of first responders. Just a couple of hours ago, state and local officials shared the latest on where things stand. The death toll has now risen to 68. 28 of the victims are children. Authorities have not given a total number of how many people are missing. They're only reporting that 10 children from Camp Mystic are all the girl camps there. All the girl campers are still missing, including one camp counselor who is unaccounted for. And this afternoon, President Trump officially declared a major disaster for Kerr County, activating full federal relief and recovery under FEMA. We have team coverage for you tonight. Amanda Henderson is live in Kerr County while Michelle Choi follows the Houston ties. And meteorologist Pat Kavlin is tracking the latest forecast. Amanda, we'll start with you this evening. And I know you've spent the last couple of days talking with residents caught in the middle of all this. It is hard to imagine the kind of heartbreak they're facing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can just feel the heartbreak in their voices every time they speak. And out here at Blue Oak RV Park, you can see the toll the damage took. We want to show you these trees right here because you see that mark right there. That happens to be, according to the owner out here, where cabins were slamming when everything suddenly swelled in the Guadalupe River. Every step Lorena Guillen takes is a devastating reminder of her reality.
It was everything.
We're standing on the edge of what was Blue Oak RV Park. Guillen and her husband own the campground, one of 3 campsites torn apart by Friday morning's deadly flash floods.
And there was screaming. There was so much screaming. It's just, you know.
Guillen says she walked from her nearby home to the Guadalupe River at 2:30 Friday morning as it was raining.
I was checking the gauges and it looked perfect. There was nothing to indicate there was going to be a flood. I called the sheriff's department at that time, but they didn't have any information. I mean, there was no information. Nobody knew this was happening at that time.
An hour later, rescue lights woke her up. Running outside with her husband, they saw some of the 28 RVs parked at their campsite floating away.
Started banging on doors, getting people out, and people were trying to get their belongings, and we're like, there's no time, you need to go.
The water rose more than 20 feet, getting inside her nearby restaurant, Howdy's. Guillen telling us tragically, one family did not make it to safety.
The rescue team couldn't get to that family. I mean, they tried so hard. They had 2 boats. It was the right team for the right thing to do, and they couldn't.
Now Guillen stands here with us.
Hey guys, thank you.
She thanks the volunteers who are helping her with cleanup, as she now has to wonder how to help her employees.
I don't have work for them. I mean, how are they going to pay their bills?
We took that concern to officials. They've been having people reach out to them about their bills, and they're terrified that in the middle of all this, they're going to get cut off or evicted.
We are working through everything right now. Currently our biggest focus is to making sure that we get families reunited.
And I just want to clarify why we're up here and not down there in the park. That's because there have been more flash flood alerts and warnings. We don't want to put anybody in harm's way, and certainly not ourselves. And when it comes to figuring out exactly how to help all of her employees, one person that Guillen really wants us to focus on is Julian Ryan. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because we interviewed his family on Friday, hours after he died while saving his own family from the floods. And Cheryl, it is tragic out here talking to these families and talking to these business owners and talking to the people who are the heartbeat of this community. This damage is going to be here for a long, long time.
Amanda, some of the toughest stories to tell indeed. After everything these families and businesses have endured, what are they telling you that they need the most right now?
You know, they really want answers about what is going to happen next, and that's what we've been pushing for, that accountability. What are the solutions for these families? And right now, city and county officials from Kerr County and Kerrville are telling us that they really want to just focus, and rightfully so, focus on making sure they reunite families who are missing loved ones with the people that they're missing, and then they'll take the steps to be able to discuss what happens next. But of course, you can imagine it's an agonizing wait for those families to be reunited with their loved ones, and then for everybody to figure out what does come next.
Yeah, so many stories yet to be told there. Thank you so much, Amanda.